I'm not funny enough. I don't look good enough. I'm not good enough. Those are my doubts about myself. Those are the thoughts that I think when I find myself staring at the mirror for too long. Not too long ago, I went to perform stand-up comedy on stage for a paying audience for the first time. And the night before I stepped on stage, I was hanging out with my friend James. Around 2 a.m., while there was a brief moment of silence between James and myself, I started to think about my performance tomorrow. I began to think, what if I went on stage, and when I spoke, the audience just sat there in silence, not laughing at any single joke that I wrote, jokes that I've laughed to by myself in my room, and every beat fell flat, which I imagined in my head, in my room alone, to be full of laughter. What if I'm not funny, and all the kids in middle school and high school, random people on the street, when they said I wasn't funny, they were correct. And that's when I started to get cold feet about performing the next night. And as lame as this sounds, that night before I fell asleep, I started watching Marvel's Iron Fist on Netflix. Not a sponsor. And a character said these words to me that really clicked. Self-doubt leads to failure. Self-doubt is your biggest enemy. It's what makes you feel like anyone who has ever said one thing negative about you true. Even though people may have told you you're not funny enough, you don't look good enough, or you're not good enough, as long as you think you are and you realize how far you've come since those people said that, there's no need to doubt yourself. Because you will succeed in whatever you want as long as you choose to put the effort in and not give up. So man, watch this video anytime you need a little reminder that self-doubt is your biggest enemy. Because you're funny, you're good enough, you look good enough, and at the end of the day, as long as you believe in yourself, you'll be fine. And remember, when you stepped out on stage that night, you got some laughs, man. You got some laughs. Note to self, self-doubt. The end.